What if I told you LeBron James was this close to joining the Golden State Warriors? Sounds impossible, right? That was just one of the wildest trade rumors of the summer, and it only gets crazier.
I hope you're ready, because we're about to dive into the most outrageous, mind-bending, and almost happened NBA trade rumors of the summer. And before we get started, if you love breaking down the most shocking stories in sports, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Let's get into it. The most insane rumor of the summer had to be the one linking LeBron James to the Golden State Warriors. Yes, you heard that correctly. The king himself, the arch-nemesis of the Warriors dynasty, was a reported trade target. The idea was to bring LeBron to the Bay Area for one last glorious push for a ring alongside Steph Curry. Imagine the sheer audacity of this, a partnership between two legends who battled for years. The strategic nightmare for opposing teams would have been off the charts. But that wasn't the only move the Warriors were eyeing. They were on the hunt for veteran firepower, with rumors surfacing that they were targeting Celtics stars Horford and Derrick White, and even the Jazz's sharpshooting big man Lauri Markkanen. It showed a clear, consistent goal to maximize their championship window, and they were willing to do whatever it took to get back on top. But what happened next would shock everyone. If you're enjoying the video so far, please take a second to hit the like and subscribe buttons. It helps us bring you more of these wild stories. Now, let's get back to the chaos, because if you thought the LeBron rumor was crazy, what about Giannis Antetokounmpo to the San Antonio Spurs? It's a storyline that sounds like something from a video game. The buzz was that Giannis had become open to a change of scenery, and no team was better positioned to make a move than the Spurs. Why? Because they hold the golden ticket, Victor Wembanyama. The thought of pairing the Greek freak with the lanky alien would have been a basketball fan's dream and every opposing team's nightmare. It's a duo that would have redefined defensive dominance and created an unguardable offense, a pairing that would have made the Spurs instant contenders for the next decade.
And while the rest of the league was watching Giannis and LeBron, the Los Angeles Lakers were quietly, or not so quietly, chasing their own set of legends. The most insane of all? Nikola Jokic. Now this one was a real head-scratcher, more of a fan fantasy than a real possibility. But the sheer idea of the Joker in a Lakers uniform, paired with a superstar like Luka and LeBron, was enough to send the rumor mill into overdrive. It showed just how ambitious the Lakers were this summer. They didn't stop there either. More credible sources linked them to defensive stalwarts like Nick Claxton and two-way forward Jeremy Grant, proving that they were serious about retooling their roster to make a serious run. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat were in their usual position, on the hunt for a superstar. But one rumor in particular sent shockwaves through the league. Reports tied the electrifying yet troubled Ja Morant to Miami. The idea was to bring his explosive scoring to their backcourt. But given his past off-court issues, it was a high-risk, high-reward situation. This wasn't the first time a player with a history of behavioral issues had been linked to the Heat, and it showed their willingness to bet on talent. They were also connected to forwards like Rui Hachimura and veteran scorer DeMar DeRozan, showing a clear focus on adding proven scoring to their lineup.
Not all the drama was focused on the top dogs, though. Some of the most intriguing rumors involved shocking changes of scenery for players you'd never expect. For example, fresh off winning a championship and taking home Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown was suddenly linked to a trade with the Detroit Pistons. A blockbuster proposal, it would have sent Brown to Detroit in exchange for a package of young players and assets. The idea was to give the Pistons a high-caliber star to pair with their rising talent, but for the Celtics, it would have been a massive financial move, creating much-needed salary cap flexibility while still keeping a strong core. It was a testament to the complex and often surprising financial motivations that drive teams. Then, there was Ben Simmons, the enigma himself. After a few years away from the spotlight, rumors surfaced that the New York Knicks were seriously considering taking a flyer on him. The move was viewed as a major gamble for a franchise desperate for stability, as Simmons' past injuries and reluctance to shoot were well documented. Yet, with his elite defensive skills and playmaking ability, the Knicks reportedly saw him as a low-cost, high-reward option who could address some of their biggest needs. It was the kind of move that could either blow up spectacularly or pay off in a way no one saw coming, depending on which version of Simmons showed up.
The high-stakes drama continued with a potential sign-and trade that would have sent shockwaves across the country. We heard about a possible swap between the Warriors and Bulls, with Josh Giddey potentially heading to Golden State in exchange for Jonathan Kuminga. Both players were restricted free agents at a stalemate with their respective teams over contract negotiations. Giddey, a gifted passer and playmaker, was a natural fit for the Warriors' system, while Kuminga's raw athleticism and scoring would have given the Bulls a dynamic young wing. The rumor was a double sign-and trade, a logistical nightmare to pull off, but a deal that showed just how far teams were willing to go to address their needs.
But perhaps the most personal and surprising rumor of the summer was the one involving Bronny James. Forget the Lakers. The speculation was that Bronny could end up with the Boston Celtics. The irony and drama were off the charts. The son of a Laker legend playing for the team's greatest rival? It was the kind of headline that generates millions of clicks and would have made for an all-time rivalry story. It was a testament to the wild nature of the offseason, where even the most sacred rivalries could be turned on their head. This summer was a masterclass in what-if scenarios. The rumors, no matter how outlandish, gave us a glimpse into a world where LeBron played for the Warriors, where Giannis and Wemby teamed up, and where the most dramatic stories played out behind closed doors. Which one of these trade talks would have completely changed the league as we know it, and which one was the most outlandish fantasy? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let me know which rumor you were secretly hoping would come true. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe for more NBA insights and trade updates all year long. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.